In a distant valley nestled between tall mountains, there stood the village of Aurelia, renowned for its beauty and tranquility. Here people lived peacefully, yet strangely. Few ever ventured beyond the village boundaries. A deep mist shrouded the pathways that led outward, and legend spoke of great challenges awaiting those brave enough to journey beyond. Among Aurelia's villagers lived a young woman named Leora. Curious and determined, she yearned to explore the mysteries that lay outside her village. Driven by stories whispered by elders, Leora decided one day to cross the misty boundaries in search of wisdom and greatness. As Leora stepped beyond the mist, she found herself in a dense, enchanting forest unlike anything she had ever seen. The trees whispered secrets as she passed, and the gentle rustle of leaves spoke of mysteries yet to unfold. But soon she realized the forest responded to her emotions. Joy brightened the sky above, fear darkened the shadows around her, and doubt thickened the underbrush, making her path nearly impossible to follow. Confused but resolute, Leora pressed on until she encountered an elderly sage, seated calmly beneath an enormous ancient oak. His eyes twinkled with understanding as she approached. Eldrin. "Welcome, traveler. I am Eldrin, guardian of the inner woods. What you seek lies far beyond this place, but first you must master the forest." Master the forest? This forest reflects your inner world. Your thoughts and feelings shape the environment around you. When you learn to control them, you control your journey. Eagerly, Leora agreed to the sage's guidance. Eldrin began by instructing her to sit beneath the oak, close her eyes, and focus only on feelings of peace and clarity. Initially, her mind raced with doubt and anxiety. The forest echoed her unrest, the trees moaned, the sky darkened, and an icy wind pierced through her. Eldrin's soothing voice guided her through the turbulence, reminding her gently but firmly, "Your mastery over thought and feeling will be your greatest achievement." Days passed, and gradually Leora learned to silence her doubts, quiet her fears, and elevate her joy. The forest around her began to respond positively. Sunlight cascaded warmly through the leaves, flowers bloomed vibrantly, and the pathway before her became clearer. Eldrin's voice echoed in her mind, "You have progressed well. Now it is time to move deeper into the forest. Remember, control your feelings and you will master your path." Leora ventured onward, now confident. Soon, however, she encountered another challenge, a river that mirrored her deepest fears. Approaching its banks, she felt waves of anxiety rise within her. The river surged angrily, growing wider and fiercer. Remembering Eldrin's teachings, Leora stopped, took a deep breath, and consciously chose thoughts of courage and determination. As her confidence strengthened, the waters calmed, and stones emerged, forming a clear path across. With every step, Leora discovered deeper layers within herself. Each obstacle she faced, a storm conjured from anger, thorns grown from resentment, demanded greater mastery over her inner world. Each victory empowered her further, shaping both her journey and spirit. Finally, Leora reached the edge of the forest, where Eldrin awaited her. The sage smiled warmly, saying, "You have done well. Mastery of your thoughts and feelings has granted you control over your reality, yet remember this journey has no end. Daily vigilance and continual mastery bring lasting greatness." Leora returned to Aurelia, profoundly transformed. She taught others the wisdom gained from her journey. True achievement lies not in conquering external worlds, but in mastering the powerful realms within oneself. From that day forth, those in Aurelia who sought greatness remembered Leora's lesson, that their greatest power rested within their own minds and hearts, forever influencing the paths they traveled. As years passed, the village flourished. Its people learned to embrace challenges with calm assurance, guided by Leora's wisdom. Children grew up learning to manage their emotions, understanding the profound connection between thought, feeling, and their realities. One evening, Eldrin appeared at the village edge, observing with deep satisfaction. Seeing Leora, now older yet radiant with wisdom, he approached her with a smile. Eldrin, you have indeed mastered the greatest of arts. Yet remember, mastery is never complete. It must be nurtured daily. Yes, Eldrin, every day brings new lessons, new mastery. Our greatest journey is within, Eldrin Vo. Continue guiding others, teach them that life's greatest treasure lies in their power to master thought and feeling. With that, Eldrin vanished gently into the evening mist. Leora watched the place where he stood, understanding deeply the eternal truth he represented. The inner journey toward mastery would forever be humanity's most noble pursuit. In Aurelia, the teachings lived on, illuminating lives generation after generation, forever shaping a world created by mastery over thoughts and feelings.